No matter how much emotion and feeling you may have or how much hurt you may have, life has to go on. Life doesn't stop for anybody. So if you don't process that and understand that, you're stuck in whatever time period you got hurt forever. Forever.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
So grudges and anger and negativity, I don't have time for it because I'm living to do so much positive things.
Just keep going. Just put your head down, keep working, and keep going. No matter what happens, just keep going. And knowing that, what I always say is put a championship routine in place. You know, whatever that routine is, you wake up every single day, and that's what holds you accountable. No matter if you win or you lose, no matter how you feel, you know just that eventually it's going to pay off for you.
Isn't it weird how people's fears often project as concern for your well-being? You're concerned about me? No. You're scared by how hard I work because you can't do it. At first, they used to say, he works so hard because he doesn't have natural talent. If I sucked as much as you, I'd have to work as hard as you. That's what they used to say to me. And then I kept working, and then it became, he's obsessed. It's not healthy. And then it was, can I come over? Because your house is way nicer than mine.
You ever ask a man how he's doing and he says, I'm all right. I'm here to tell you, that man is not all right. That man is battling demons that you cannot even possibly imagine. That man is struggling every single day to find a reason to keep going. And the reason we say we're all right is because as a man, nobody really fucking cares what you're going through. So why even bother to say it? But you know what? I feel you, brother. Because, I'm alright too.
Hey, if you're on chapter 2, why do you keep comparing yourself to people who are on chapter 22? The thing is this, they may even be reading an entirely different book. The only one you should be comparing yourself to is yourself. Yesterday I was on page 31. Today I'm on page 32. I'm making progress.
If this is all the money in the universe and the government goes out and prints billions of dollars more of this becomes less valuable.
It's so true.
When we print more, this should drop the value of this. That is why Papa takes this pieces of paper that were manufactured and I trade it for that. The seller takes the money because they needed to make money and they give me this piece of property. When that goes down in value, the real estate will naturally go up in value. So that's why I tell you, don't lose my property if something happens to Papa, okay?
Do not lose your property.
Do not lose it. Take care of the property. Take care of the tenants. Take care of the investors. Always take care of our lender because these will take care of you. They'll take care of your kids. They'll take care of the church.
Will they take care of their kids?
They'll take care of the kids' kids, of the investors' kids. They'll take care of everything. This, it can be lost, it can be burnt, it can be spent, it can be stolen. Can't steal that.
Nobody you know has become successful outside of it being given to them from their family. Nobody you know has actually created success without working their face off. It doesn't exist. So you can sit and talk about luck, and you can sit and talk about this, that, or the other thing, but I promise you, the only controllable thing you have is your work ethic. So you need to deploy serious self-awareness and figure out who you are. I implore you to start matching your work ethic and your actions to your mouth. If you're gonna be a billionaire, you need to realize that most people that create $1 billion worth of wealth don't do anything besides work every single day of their 20s and 30s. All of them.
Never assume that the person you're with, no matter how much they love and care about you, cares about your time as much as you do. Because they will, I promise you, even people that care about you will inadvertently waste a decade of your life if you let them. And they'll still care about you and they'll still say they love you and they'll still feel guilty about it afterwards, but it won't stop them doing it. Because people do what's comfortable for them, not what's right for you.
McDonald's is a last name. Abercrombie & Fitch is a last name. Armani is a last name. Baskin Robbins, Chrysler, Fisher-Price, Gucci, Hennessy, Harley Davidson, last name. Hilton is a last name. Honda, Kohl's, Kraft Foods, Lowe's Movie Theater, Marriott is a last name. Maybach is a last name. Nordstrom is a last name. Pillsbury, Porsche, Procter & Gamble, Rolls Royce, Charles Rose, Henry Royce. Versace is a last name. Wells Fargo, that's Henry Wells, William Fargo. Walgreens is a last name. Wrigley's is a last name. We think we're buying a product, but you didn't buy a product, you bought a name. And how foolish do we look when we give to one family and give to another family while our family's broke. So you done went to Wells Fargo, which is one family, and brought all this money so you can go to Harley Davidson, which is another family. And meanwhile, Wells Fargo's family sitting at the house good and rich, and Harley Davidson sitting there good and rich, and you are at the Joneses' house sitting there, yo, look at my ride. We broke. Because you borrowed from one family, gave to another family, so you can show your family how little you really have.
It doesn't matter where you are in life. It really doesn't. Because the great thing about life is it's always your next move. Your next move that counts, no matter where you are. Look, I was dead broke. My electric bill was being shut off. And there were people even like worse off than I was. It doesn't matter. You could change your life if you want to. It's always your next decision.